Hey Diva Nation, today's episode we're tasting some springtime brews with my special guest, Professor Hops. We're also going to start our beer adventure by brewing our own beer. Professor Hops chose a raspberry wheat and I chose a Belgian wit. We start the brewing process today. Test your beer knowledge with my quiz and so much more. Stay tuned. Warning, what you're about to watch is purely for my own mental well-being. But let's face it, it's some pretty funny stuff. You're about to witness a crazy diva hitting her midlife crisis, and it's all on camera with a little help from her friends. Viewer discretion is not advised. Beer Divas, 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 Beer Divas. Welcome to the Beer Diva Show, where wine is dumb and the craft beer world has taken over the American beer scene once and for all. I'm your host, Dr. Brewsky, and with me is my special guest, Professor Hops. How are you? Welcome to the studio.
I'm wonderful. I am so happy to finally be in the studio and not
on Zoom.
Yes.
Behind another camera.
Yes.
In your bedroom.
That I live in.
That's right.
Because I work in it, I sleep in it, I spend probably 20 hours a day in it. Yes.
From work too.
Yes.
She's still working from home. So
I am.
We're finally letting her out of her cage.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, vaccines.
And what else
it was worth it.
It is better than to come here and have some beer with me.
There's nothing better.
That's right.
Because friends make everything better.
That's right.
And then when you have Beer Diva friends who are just as crazy as you are.
Oh my God. So
yes.
We are going to go ahead and get started with my favorite part of the show, beer reviews.
Yes!
It's beer review time. All right, so we are going to start with, we've got 3 things to try today, okay? The first one we're going to try is by Deschutes. And I have to tell you, I actually had to look up because how you pronounce it, or how you spell it, Deschutes. I wasn't quite sure how to pronounce that, so it's Deschutes.
There was some practicing involved.
There was some practicing involved. So, Deschutes is out of Oregon, and this beer we're going to try today is called the Neon Daydream Hazy Ale. The ABV on that is 4.8%. Do you want to go ahead and do the honors? Now, I'm going to show everybody, I got a little present today from Professor Hops. And it says cheers on it, and she put the Beer Divas logo.
Yes.
So that was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's test it out. We gotta make sure it's functional.
All
too.
right, we will make sure it is functional.
It looks good, and it functions.
It's perfect.
And
okay,
we're gonna place that in the Diva glass. There you go.
So I get the first test on that.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Okay,
yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and pour this thing up.
Oh, it looks pretty.
Definitely, man.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
start smelling it already.
Me too.
Okay.
Are we going to get a haze from this?
Well, it says hazy ale, so obviously this isn't filtered.
Yes, and
color is like pretty pale, like yellow.
almost lemonade is what
almost
it's
Almost lemonade.
Yeah, that's what it's making me think about.
Yeah. All right, let's give it a whiff.
Okay.
Ooh, I can smell hoppy.
Me too.
Sweet.
Yes.
Sweet hoppy.
Sweet hoppy. I agree.
Very sweet. A little floral. Citrus.
Yes. Yes, I'm definitely getting the citrus.
Yeah. Definitely sweet though.
I know. I don't know if we're going to like it.
I think it's going to be a little hoppy. Well,
yeah.
The IBU on it's 35, so that I think is moderate hop.
Yeah.
So, and Deschutes,
we'll be okay.
Anytime I've had a Deschutes at any of the beer festivals, they're pretty hoppy.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be a little hoppier than you and I would naturally
normally,
go to. But
we've been expanding our horizons.
We're totally, and
yes.
we can still appreciate the beer.
Right.
That might not be what we order when we go out.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that they're not doing a fine brew.
Exactly.
All right,
It might be more of a sampler for us. Cheers.
Yeah, that's right. So let's swish it around. Wow, that is not what I thought it was going to be.
No,
I thought it was going to be sweet.
So did I.
Because the aroma is sweet hops. And wow, this is like, I don't know. What's
almost
the flavor?
Borderline sour,
Cardboard.
bitter. Yeah.
Yeah. Cardboard though, tasting, right?
Yeah.
Like a biscuit or something like that. Like
yes.
There's no sweetness at all.
No. And that was, I don't know if the second taste is going to be better than the first, since I'm not going to be shocked.
I don't know.
I take it as a no because I know that face.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know. Like even the hop heads out there, I don't think you would like this. Because normally the hoppy, you're going to get that sweetness with the hop.
Yes. And normally we're pretty good at finishing our beers. I don't know if we're going to finish this one.
Oh, God. What does that taste, though?
I don't know. But
I don't know.
It's familiar, and it's something that it doesn't bring back happy memories.
Okay. It's not happy memories. Now,
No.
There's no linger taste at all. Like once you
I'm
swallow.
getting a linger.
Are you getting a little linger?
I'm getting a linger.
See, I don't get a linger. Like it.
Let
goes
it hit
down.
the back of your tongue more, in the middle part, and then see.
It just has like a plastic taste to me, or cardboard or something. I don't know.
No.
All right, Professor Hobbs,
Oh, Lord.
your review of the Deschutes Neon Daydream Hazy Ale is?
It is 5.4.
Whoa, 5.4.
I'm sorry, those of you that love it, I
Don't.
I think I loathe it.
Yeah. So, my review for the Deschutes Neon Daydream Hazy Ale is, I'll go a little higher, 6.5. The only reason is I usually don't go that low on the scale.
I know, but I'm in a mean mood. You've been telling me I've been in a mean mood for like 2 weeks.
She just needs more beer in her. That's what
right.
it is.
But you've rescued me a few times with that.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do what I normally don't do. We're going to just pour this.
We're not finishing this one.
Oh, no.
No. Sorry.
We'll recycle, but...
yes, we don't. No.
There you go.
This is not our typical thing. Normally, we do not waste beer or waste alcohol.
This did not smell. Like, it smelled, I was like, okay, it's going to be hoppy, but, should be that sweet hops. Oh, no.
It's borderline bitter.
Yes.
But not a good bitter, because some beers are good.
I just thought it tasted like plasticky cardboard or something.
Yes, that's a good.
Go ahead. Just throw it in there.
We're gonna have a volcano.
Keep going.
I told you.
Keep going. It'll be all right.
Yeah. I want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
I thought it looked interesting at the grocery store. Ugh.
I would have.
That's not what I thought it was going to smell like. So you have hops, obviously, that give aroma, but you also have hops that give it flavor. Well, I don't know what they use. Maybe an old leather shoe or something?
Yeah, old leather shoe.
That's what it tastes like, a leather shoe.
Have you...
A stinky old leather shoe.
Okay, even like leather jacket, and somebody muzzled you with it because you were getting ready to get a little too mouthy at a bar and it had been raining. Ugh. It's that taste. Taste.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The shoots, you totally missed it on that mark.
No. Yes, you're not pleasing our palates at all.
Yeah, definitely not going for that. Okay, second one, which I'm hoping is better, is an actual hard seltzer. And it was from Aldi's. You got it from Aldi's. So it's imported from Germany, and it's called Vista Bay. hard seltzer, and the ABV on it is 5%. Now, you're going to say to me, Dr. Brewsky, I thought you reviewed beers. Well, it does say on the bottle that it says beer with natural flavors contains alcohol.
Right.
So it does have other things in it. Now, it is gluten-free.
Lower calorie.
Lower calorie. You said 2 grams of carbs and 100 calories.
Right.
But there is beer.
Yes.
This is a gluten-free beer.
Yes. And the flavor is coconut mango. There's different flavors. And a friend at work is trying to be healthier. So she's been limiting her beer consumption and has turned to hard seltzers. And keeps telling me, you've got to try it. You've got to try it. Well, if I have to try it, I'm making Dr. Brewsky try it right along with me.
Right. So right away, I mean, it looks like water.
Water, yes.
Now, it does have a little bit of
bubbles,
a
little bit of
but
fizz.
not much. It's almost like a Sprite or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a whiff.
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, it smells
like yummy. Coconut.
Like a pina colada.
Yeah. Pina colada.
Getting caught in the rain. God, I love that song.
Oh, me too. Maybe we should find beers to go along with music and do some singing to them. Yes.
We'll do some themed shows coming up.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do a little tasty.
Okay.
I like it.
I do too.
Not too sweet.
No, it has a good tartness.
It has coconut water in it because
Yes.
that's what it tastes like is
Yes.
coconut water.
But adult coconut water. But I'm getting the mango taste.
I'm getting
more
the
of as
mango.
an aftertaste,
So
but it's combined.
Think of a Sprite that's not too sweet
Yes.
because you still get a little bit of lemony to it. And then you got a little bit of the mango that kind of hits you almost on the back part.
Yes.
The front is totally, like, as soon as you
Coconut.
taste it, coconut. So definitely make sure you like coconut.
If you don't like coconut, you will hate this.
Stay away.
Stay.
Run.
Unless you need to induce something that we shall not mention.
Yeah. I would totally, very refreshing. I wouldn't even think that has alcohol in it.
This could be a big problem.
That could be a big problem.
Like if we had quite a few of them we were sitting
especially at 5%.
And we were talking. Yes. Because look at how distracted, like we'll be talking just on Zoom because, I've been locked up in a house for over a year. And then all of a sudden I'm like, how long have we been on?
I know, it was 2.5 hours the last time.
It was.
I had to put my kid to bed.
and Noah's going, come on, Professor, keep her talking a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Professor
I want to stay
Hops.
up longer.
Yes.
Wow, I like that.
I do too. I'm finishing this.
Yeah, me too. I already finished mine. I was ahead of you.
Yeah, I was too interested in talking.
All right, Professor
that.
Hops, your rating for the Vista Bay hard seltzer coconut mango is?
My rating is 9.4.
Woo! 9.4. Nice.
Because I could keep drinking this, and on a really hot, sunny day, it would be even more refreshing.
Beer either.
No. Again, and plus, I guess I'm looking for trouble. Gluten-free.
Wow.
Lower calorie, which I need to embrace that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, wow.
I'm very happy with that one.
So my review of the Vista Bay hard seltzer coconut mango is 8.8. Like it wouldn't be, I'm still a beer person.
I know. Yes. And that's nothing's wrong.
High. That's
that
high.
is really high for something non-beer.
I don't give a lot of nines.
No.
So, but it's still not my go-to.
Yes.
But if this was at somebody's house and it was definitely free, somebody bought it for me, I wouldn't say no.
Oh.
I wouldn't say no. So definitely a good one to try. All right, let's
clean
do a little water because I'm still getting that aftertaste. I can still taste coconut mango.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the last one we have to try today is by Sierra Nevada. Let me move this guy because he's a tall guy. Sierra Nevada, and it's called the Wild Little Thing, and it is a sour ale. Okay, it's kind of like you, Professor Hobbs. You're like this wild, sour little thing, right? The ABV on that is 5.5. And Sierra Nevada has a few breweries around the United States, but the one that I'm going to focus on is out of California. That's where they started.
Nice.
All right, let's crack it open.
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
All right. I'm too interested in looking and saying, oh, it is color. Pretty.
You got the pinky. Oh, I'm going to like this one.
Oh, yes, me
like
too.
This one.
Yeah, look at how pretty. It's pretty.
It is pretty.
We like
diva
pretty.
Pink.
It is diva pink.
It almost like matches your boa.
It does. Look.
This reminds me of the color of bubbles. Have you ever had the Rheingeist bubbles before?
I have not.
Okay.
I
have some. I'll just give it to you at my house.
Yes.
But it's clear and, and real pink. It's a fuchsia pink.
It is. It is gorgeous.
All right, smell
a few
it.
little bubbles.
Little bit of bubble. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
More than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells. I like it.
It smells like a sour.
It does.
A dryness, tart. Almost
already
like a tart cherry, maybe?
Yes.
Some kind of tart fruit. But it smells tart.
It does. And it's already getting that.
Yeah.
I want to make the tart dry sound.
Ooh. All right. Do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, very dry.
Very dry.
It's got a little crisp to it. Mm-hmm. Tart.
Yep. Lips are puckering.
Not sweet at all.
Nope. Which we knew it wasn't going to be. I do too.
I like it. I love a good sour.
Yes.
And I like it when it's a little tart, a little dry.
Yes.
Like a Chardonnay or something like that. Yeah. And that's what bubbles are too.
Yes.
Because I'm not a big wine drinker, but
we do drink it occasionally.
What different types of wine is.
Yes.
I'm not an oaky,
de-oaked versus oaked. Yes.
I do not like that. But I like this.
I like cheap wine, I will admit. I like expensive beer and cheap wine.
So now we know where she draws the line. But this reminds me a lot of the Rheingeist bubbles.
It's really good.
It is really good.
It is really good.
So,
I did beat you on that one.
It does have a good crisp bite to it.
It does.
Tart. It's not too sweet, and it's got a dry finish. Like it is, like definitely lingering on my tongue where I almost get the cotton mouth. That's the dry finish.
Yes.
All right. Professor Hops, your rating for the Sierra Nevada Wild Little Thing Sour Ale is?
8.1.
8.1. Why so low? Why did you like Vista Bay better?
I think, remember, I do appreciate and I do like something tart, but it's not going to be my go-to. So when
you're not going to drink that all night.
I'm not going to drink it all night. And when I am in a sour mood, I'm probably going to go a different route. However, I would be happy to drink it.
Do you like it a little sweeter?
Maybe with a little bit of like a little sweetness to it. Okay. But I still want the sour. I still want that.
Yeah.
But I've had sours, and I can't think of any names right now, of course.
Well, there's
Professor is losing her mind.
Well, there's so many.
There are. And I don't think it's quite up there with some of the other sours I've really enjoyed.
So my review of the Sierra Nevada Wild Little Thing Sour Ale is, I'm going to give it an 8.6. I liked it.
Yes.
So when we were at Mr. Zub's the last couple of times, Mrs. Stoutfire always has a beer cocktail. Since we're at the pub, it's easy to, mix a drink.
Oh, absolutely.
And what she would use with this is usually either a sparkling wine, like a Brut, and maybe a little OJ to give it a little sweetness.
Oh, okay.
Or you could do a little bit of grapefruit juice with it. And then a little bit of Sprite, top it off, or seltzer. It depends how sweet you want it. So there is, other things you could do with this that might bring it up to where you like, and you actually mix a little cocktail with it.
Yes. When we take a trip to Mr. Zub's, yes, I will say, make me something. By the way, Mr. Zub's is the best food.
Oh, yeah. They're
without
so
a
awesome.
doubt. Yes.
And their owners, Miss Stoutfire, is just awesome. And
yes.
So next up, our beer adventures. We're going to start brewing our own beer. Stay with us.
Yes.
All right, now it's time to start brewing. Everything's sanitized and clean. Now it's time to make some magic.
And this is going to be fun. Here's part 1. And this is going to go right into our pot of water. Yes, we opened it off camera. It's just pouring out really nice right now. And I have to do
It's good to warm it, so we left it in hot water for about 10 minutes.
Yes.
And that helps to get it
nice and ready. Here we go. A little upside down, but you see.
I think they said you had to do it that way because it's not the same type of lid on the top as it is on the bottom.
That is interesting. All right, we'll give it some help. Once again, all of our tools have been sanitized.
Which is very important because you don't want funky bacteria competing with the yeast.
Yes.
To make yummy beer.
Yes. We want yummy beer.
Right.
So this is hoping to actually
break it up.
Yes, and get it all off the bottom.
Not so clumpy.
Yes, no clumpies. All right. I'm going to leave that balanced for a moment. Should be cool enough that we will not melt anything because we don't want any melted plastic.
No melties.
Yes. And here we go, as you get to peek over my shoulder. There it goes.
Liquid
gold. Smells good.
Does smell
good. Already. All right, that is all set.
Multitasking.
Multitasking, yes. Because the beer goggles, they're fun, but a little bit of interesting on the vision. Don't think we're gonna need quite the full amount. And I am gonna pour right now. I better still pour left-handed.
I was gonna say, you can pour whatever. I can see it. Keep going.
Teamwork.
Keep going, all the way. I think you need just maybe a
little bit more. If I had a little bit more patience and just filled it up.
It's all good, Miss Professor Hops. You're all good.
Yes, the professor is getting anxious.
She wants her beer.
Yes.
But we must have patience because it's going to take a little bit of time.
Yes. This isn't a let's drink beer from this keg, or fermenter rather, today.
I think you're at it.
I'm at it?
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. So, beautiful pureed raspberries. Wish you could smell them through the video.
Awesome. All right, if you want to mix up, you've got a spoon over there or a whisk, whatever you want.
I think the whisk is probably going to help break up those raspberries some more. So, whisk time. And this needs to be done vigorously. Let's find.
We may want to put the yeast on when we get to the office.
Good idea.
That way it doesn't mix up a little bit in the car.
Right.
All right, so we'll wait and put the yeast on once we get into its final resting place to ferment.
Yay!
All right, next up, beer quiz. It's quiz time, quiz time, quiz time, quiz time.
Have to test knowledge.
Testing the knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
All right, Professor Hops. Question number 1. Which type of beer tastes best when served at 55 degrees Fahrenheit? Which, can I just tell you, baseline, is a warmer type beer.
All right.
Okay? Usually it's colder than that, 35, 38 degrees. So this would be a warmer type beer.
Okay.
What would taste better? A lager. B, an IPA. Or C, a stout.
I have to go with a stout. That might be my taste, but I say stout.
And the answer is C, the stouts. You were correct.
I'm not completely crazy like you keep telling me.
Hey, it's all good. So, the reason why stouts taste better is because they're actually stored in the British cellars at that temperature, around that temperature.
Right.
So that's how they're fermented and stored, is at around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay,
nice.
So makes sense.
Yes.
Question number 2. Who invented the brown bottle?
Ooh.
Was it A, Budweiser? Was it B, Schlitz? Or was it C, Heineken?
I am going to go with B because I feel like it's not going to come from somebody that is...
Would you like a little more of this?
Yes, please. That is someone that is so mainstream now.
Wait a minute, I'm going to top myself off because I know which one you like better.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And the answer is... That is correct. B, Schlitz.
Yes.
So in 1911, they invented the brown bottle to help keep sunlight out. And if you've watched our show before, you know what causes a skunky beer. It is the light. So Schlitz invented the brown bottle to keep the sunlight out so that their Schlitzy beer wouldn't be a skunky beer.
Yes. No skunky beer.
Skunky is not good.
It is yucky.
Oh,
yes. Could not help it.
All right. Third and final question. How many employees does Anheuser-Busch employ?
Okay.
Is it A, 10,000? Is it B, 150,000? Or is it C, 500,000?
Oh, wow. Okay. So, corporate. Sometimes companies do not have as many employees as you really think they will, even though they are a powerhouse in an industry. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go with A.
And the answer is B, 150,000. So the craft beer industry, the whole industry of the little guys, okay, that are competing with Anheuser-Busch, the InBevs and the Modelo's and the Miller Lights and all of that, the whole total is only 121,000 of all the craft beer people. Then you've got 150,000 just for Anheuser-Busch.
I can see it. Yes.
That's why they're still, high on the list, and the poor craft beer people were, they're trying to scoot along. But with people like us, we enjoy the little guys.
We do.
They really do a lot of awesome stuff.
Yes.
I like me some tarts. Tarty sours. All right. So that's it for the show today. Make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any episodes. What's your favorite beer? I'd love to know. Hit us up in the comments. Make sure you go out and enjoy your favorite beverage with one of your gal pals today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming today, for being in studio for this awesome beer bottle opener.
Yes.
Treasure that, and we will be using that in future episodes. So thank you, Professor Hops, for stopping by.
Thank you, Dr. Brewsky.
And remember, don't worry, be hoppy.